overhook, we'll start with the underhook here, like we just came from the stomp. And now I'm going to swim through, try to sweep him, and he's going to base. When he bases, I'm going to release my left butterfly, swing it up high, and at the same time bring my knee up in front of his shoulder and try to make my heel touch my knee here. If my knee was behind his armpit, big difference. I don't really have that much here. I still have that hand on the mat, and then I can still transition to good rubber guard stuff here. But if I can get my knee in front of his shoulder here, I'm just going to go right to the triangle. This control here is called the pyramid. If I can control the guy here, all I got to do is just focus on his wrist. If I can control his wrist here, and this is a constant leg curl here. Leg curl. Here. So we're using the overhook and the underhook and the butterfly guard. Like again, when I'm in this position, I don't care if I sweep him. I'm going to try to sweep him, but it doesn't really even matter. It's like, oh, cool, I'm just going to open him up, let him base out, and then bam. I did three things. I let the butterfly go, swing it all the way up, bam, my right knee came up front of the shoulder, and I went right down and controlled that wrist. If his wrist hits the ground, automatically, bam, I'm going to keep it there. And all I got to do is control that wrist long enough to get my right leg out and over on top of the triangle. I don't have to control it for 5 minutes to win. It's just like an offensive lineman blocking for a quarterback. He's a bad motherfucker if he can block you for 2 seconds. He's an all-pro. He doesn't have to block the guy for half an hour. Just control it just long enough to get your right leg out. So I'm here, controlling him. See, initially, I mean, when I'm going to the right, my right foot's already switching, pushing up off the ground. See that? Trying to elevate him. He bases. Grab that wrist. Bam. Trap him right here. If he hugs my leg, I can grab underneath too, like this. Both ways. If his arm's trapped, we're going to keep it trapped down there. But if he brings it in, I'm going to go up. Same thing, just control it long enough to get the triangle in. Control here, upper body control, squeezing. Realize that if I don't have control here, it's not like a half-assed squeeze. You're squeezing as hard as you can. As long as you have upper body control, you're in control here. I mean, from here, I could go right to Carney's. I can go right to this in one move. Now, realize how valuable just this overhook is and this neck control and this underhook here. He's in a lot of trouble here. All right? So, try to sweep him, he bases. There, still have the overhook in. This is serious control here. I mean, and if you guys are punching, then you could really do damage here. I mean, with the elbows here, he's trapped. His head's trapped here. You could really open a guy up. So we're controlling the wrist. It's going to take a while for you guys to get this down. And there's three things you got to really, you got to control the wrist, bring the left leg up, the left heel's got to touch the right knee, the chin, just this. So I'm lifting him up with the left butterfly and then releasing that elevation. And swinging, you know, all the way over. Here. Done. It's one move. And if I can't control anything, I really want to kill here, forget it. Now we're here. Or here. Or here. So we're here, we're trying to go for the kill for the triangle, but he's so strong. Now we just come here. Omoplata is always there.